Let's go to Carissa Pavlica. We got her, managing editor at TVFanatic.com, talking about TV. Carissa, you're on the Big 550 KTRS. Good morning.
Good morning.
What do we got going on today?
What do we got going on? Well, we got all kinds of stuff going on. Today I'd like to talk about renewals.
Renewals.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people don't know quite yet whether their favorite shows are being renewed.
All right. Who's in, who's out?
And then next week we're going to kind of go over who's not looking so good.
All right.
So I thought I'd start out with the good news.
Who's in? Who's in this week?
So far, it's mostly cable shows, but we have some networks. Shades of Blue, which is still airing and pretty much just came back.
Okay.
And that's on NBC. That's already renewed for another season. The Expanse on Sci-Fi. The Good Fight, the CBS All Access Network spinoff of The Good Wife.
Okay.
Renewed for season 2. 12 Monkeys, a sci-fi show on Sci-Fi. 4th and final season coming up prior to its 3rd season airing. Legion on FX.
I heard that's good.
Yeah, it's kind of funky.
Right.
That's been renewed already. The 100 on CW already renewed. Taboo, which, if you recall, I said was really awesome.
Yes.
Renewed. Lethal Weapon. Lucifer. The Good Place, which was really funny. Riverdale on CW. Star, which is a shock to me. Shooter. And 6. Yay.
You know what? It just goes to show you that I don't watch any of those shows.
And, I can't say that I'm surprised because you don't listen to anything I say.
No, that's not true. That's not true. I have a problem with all the death and mayhem and destruction and just the dark nature of all these TV shows. I'm over it. So I kind of.
I do agree with that.
Yes.
Now the Good Place is a comedy, and it's about heaven and woohoo, but it's funny and actually optimistic. So
The Good Place.
You might want to think about that.
All
and
right.
6, is about families going through what their husbands on SEAL Teams, their husbands and wives deal with on SEAL Team 6. And although it should just be darkness, there's a lot of light in it. So
All right.
It was a short first season, so you might want to catch up on that.
There's a couple of those. Can we talk about the final of This Is Us?
Well, we can.
What'd you think?
I was not pleased.
I wasn't. It kind of missed for me a little bit, I think.
Yeah, it was a definite miss. While I really appreciate what they're trying to do with Jack and Rebecca, for me that would have been just prior to the finale episode.
Yeah, for a season ender, there's no real cliffhanger. There's no real. I thought we were going to find out how the guy died.
No, you're not going to find out how the guy died until probably the end of the 3rd season, if even then. That's going to be something that's hanging out there over our heads forever.
Here's the
Bottom
problem.
line is, just forget about how he died.
Forget.
That's like worrying about how you're going to die, McGraw. We're not going to find that out until it happens.
Hopefully they don't do what they did to Lost, right? Where they just made up the story to last 6 more seasons to tell us how it all worked out, right? These TV shows, they become popular, and to milk it for all it's worth, they sort of ruin them, and they last longer than they should. Tell us the story, beginning, middle, and end, and just be done with it.
I don't think they did that. I honestly believe that when the people say they know how he died, that they know how he died. And what they've done, the mistake was giving a hint that we would know when. They should have never dangled the when we'll know. They should have just dangled that he died and let it go. Because it doesn't become a thought in everybody's head, this is the episode, until they tell us this one's going to rip your heart out.
Yeah.
This one's going to stomp your heart on the floor and mush it into 1,000 pieces. This one, everyone doesn't have to do that.
I agree. All right, so This Is Us final. Girls last night was really quite good, actually.
Oh my gosh, wasn't it phenomenal?
Yeah, it was really good.
I kind of cried.
I didn't cry, but it was really good. It was really, really good. How many more episodes are left with that?
Well, there's only 6 episodes this season, and wasn't that 6?
Oh, that was the end?
No, there's only 10 episodes this season,
Okay.
and that was 6.
Okay, so there's 4 more.
Yeah, but we're really cutting it close because they're finally getting good.
Yeah, I think that show is such a train wreck. I can't stop watching it.
But right now it's not a train wreck, which is what's making it good. Is that Hannah has really grown up and become a character that you can like despite all of her faults.
Yes.
And the characters that have grown have really grown, and still Marnie. Oh, just I was waiting for both her and her ex-husband to walk into the crosswalk there and just get splattered.
Well, Marnie, first of all, should eat a cheeseburger. That's my personal opinion.
Oh my goodness!
I mean,
she's gotten deathly skinny, hasn't she?
She's gotten emaciated. I mean, that doesn't look healthy. Quickly,
No.
Game of Thrones. What's going on there?
Game of Thrones, the premiere is on July 16th, which is much earlier than they anticipated.
That's good.
It is coming back this summer.
Is this the final season? Is this the final season of Game of Thrones?
No, it is not.
All right, good.
But it'll be a truncated season because that's what they're doing. Very, very short seasons as they lead into the finale.
I don't mind that. Susan Sarandon joining Ray Donovan. Is that a good show?
Well, that's a tough one for me because I watched it lovingly up until last season, and then I dropped it like a hot potato.
Gotcha.
But she's going to play a strong, focused head of a motion picture studio, which is going to be kind of cool coming off of her Betty Davis role. So I might pick it up since she's going to be on it.
I can't tell if I like that Betty Davis show or not.
What don't you like about it?
I don't know. I kind of like it. I'm watching it. I don't know. I think that the daughter, Betty Davis's daughter, is the best one over it. Last night, she had that great. Was it last week? She had that great scene where she called out her mom, the girl from Mad Men.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you watch it last night?
I don't think I watched it last night. There's too much stuff on Sunday night to watch everything.
We reviewed 14 shows last night, let alone the shows that we didn't review. So imagine that. That's a lot of shows.
All right, Carissa Pavlica with Managing Editor. She's busy reviewing all those shows. To find it all, TVFanatic.com. Carissa, have a good week. Thanks for checking in.
You bet. Bye.
826, Big 550, KTRS.